Hello students, welcome to this class. Since we are going to appear for the final semester, 6th semester, our paper is History of English Language. Today I would like to take some important one-word question and answers. Let us see one by one. First one, umlaut means the Germanic equivalent for mutation. So what do you mean by mutation? Mutation is an agricultural word. In Germanic, change of sound, it is called umlaut. So this word is very, very important. You have to remember this word. Second one, the ding-dong hypothesis bases the origins of language on onomatopoeia. So in language, origin of language theory, the first important theory is ding-dong theory. So it is essentially based on onomatopoeia, sound. So many words, for example, banging, clatter, slip, these are the onomatopoeia words. So most of the words derived from the sound only. This is the ding-dong theory. Let us move on to the third one. Examples for ding-dong, poo-poo, bow-how and tata are different theories on language origin. So there are 4 theories on language theories. In the examination, you have to remember only the underlined words ding-dong, poo-poo, bow-wow and tata are the different theories. Let us see elaborately what are they in the coming questions. Number 5, poo-poo theory based on involuntary nature of human speech. That is wah wah wah, ha ha ha. So someone is recognizing other speech in appreciation, ha ha ha, wah wah wah. This type of involuntary, it comes under poo-poo theory. Next, bow wow is a imitation of sound theory. Example, imitation of animal sounds. When the first man heard the barking sound of dog, bow wow, that sound words, onomatopoeia, came into the language. So this is the best example for animal sound. Next, Tata theory. It's based on hand gestures and body movement. For example, come, go, like this. By using only the gestures, human body, hands, expressions, this type of theory came. So it is called body movement, hand gesture. Generally, it comes under Tata theory. Next, number 8. According to Noam Chomsky, generative grammar involves 4 headings. What are they? Phonology, morphology, syntax and semantics. So as far as modern grammar is concerned, don't forget his name. It's Noam Chomsky. So what are the important headings? Comes under phonology, study of sound, morphology, study of meaning, syntax, study of sentence structure, semantics, study of meanings. Next, number 9. Under umlaut, it has 2 kinds. As I explained earlier, it's the Germanic equivalent for mutation. So for sound, we produce 2 types of sound. One is palatal. We use the upper ridge. The other is guttural. These are the 2 kinds of umlaut kinds. You have to remember in the examination what are the 2 types. If they ask, you have to say palatal and guttural. Next, Jacob Grimm. This name is very important, like Noam Chomsky. remember the duration, 1785-1863. He is a German philologist. He is an expert in language. So his name you have to remember. He is a nationality, they may ask in the exam. Jacob Grimm is a Hungarian, British, American, German. You have to say German philologist. Next, number 11. The consonantal changes in Germanic were methodical and with a certain law of change is Grimm's law. So they may ask what is Grimm's law. You have to remember the short definitions. Consonantal changes in Germanic were methodical. So all the Germanic languages, the consonantal changes were gradually changes, but with a certain law of change. What is that law? That law is explained by Grimm. It is called Grimm's law. Next, Karl Werner is a Danish philologist. Remember his nationality, Danish philologist. His theory law came in 1875. It's a very milestone, red letter day in the history of English language. So don't forget. Karl Werner, Danish philologist, 1875. This is also important. One word question. Don't forget. Next, 13. What is Werner's law? Werner's law points out that the Indo-European PTK, which became if, with, ik in Germanic, underwent a sounder change into voiced aspirants. For example, voiced aspirants. This P change into V, T, D, K, G in Germanic itself. So he explains how P, T, K changed into V, D, G. It is called Werner's law. Next, let us see some important contributions from other languages into English. Scandinavian, Trop means village. Next, Danish place names signified by the ending by. For example, if you have the chance to visit London, you can visit Derby. This by refers to Danish verb. It refers to the place. That by came from Denmark, Danish language. Next one, number 16. Middle English period is very important. You have to remember the time. 1066 AD to 1500 AD. This is called the Middle English period. Next, the printing press is introduced in 1476 by William Caxton. This is very important. You can note down AD. 1476, it's a milestone. Because after the invention of printing press only, English language reading habits started spreading all over the Europe. So don't forget this William Caxton. Next, number 18. Christianization of England. Number 18. Christianization of England was a continuous process from 1597 AD onwards until 1066 AD. So all the Romans, when they invaded England, they started spreading Christianity. The time duration is very important in English, history of English language. So you have to remember 597 AD onwards until 1066. Question number 19. The great vowel shift had taken place in English phonetics between the 15th and 17th century. The exam they may ask option 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 14th, 15th like that. You have to remember from 15th and 17th. 20. It's related to John Milton. John Milton 1608, 1674 is the only epic poet. Don't forget the word. Epic poet in the entire gamut of English literature. So he is the first epic poet. They may ask like a essayist, poet, epic poet. You have to answer epic poet. Next, 21. The BPC has contributed to the pronunciation part of standard English in the 20th century. So what is the role played by British Broadcasting Corporation? It plays a very indispensable role because of its pronunciation, RP pronunciation. It's considered to be the standard English in the 20th century. So BPC contributed which type of pronunciation means you have to say standard English in the 20th century. They may ask 18th century, 17th century, be careful. Next question. Prudery is a kind of gentle type of euphemism. It is a gentle type. What do you mean by euphemism? Polite way of telling the harsh words. He died, you should not say. He passed away. You should not say bathroom, restroom, like that. So this is a gentle type of euphemism, prudent. It comes under the change of meaning. How different words underwent different changes in English language, and in that chapter it comes prudent. Next, specialization refers to the restriction or narrowing of it. Also comes under the meanings, different ways of assimilation of meaning in the English language. So what do you mean by specialization? Restriction or narrowing of meaning. Another one, what do you polarization? Polarization means form with opposite views, like bipolar, North Pole, South Pole, two opposite words. Examples I gave you in the when I taught the lecture, you can remember. As far as one word question, I am only explaining the keywords. So it is the opposite views. Denotation, next, refers to the dictionary meaning, don't forget. Next, connotation is a kind of extension of meaning. Next one, acronyms are constituted by the combination of initials of several words. You know everything. So it's combination of initial of several words. Next, 28. Portmanteau verb is a combination of parts of two words, carries ideas of both words. For example, brunch, breakfast, lunch, brunch, B-R-E, from lunch. Similarly, there are so many words. Motel, hotel, motor transport, you got the word motel. It is a portmanteau words. Next one, malapropism. This word derived from Sheridan's The Rivals. She is one of the main characters. She used to speak inappropriate word for the exact word, and finally it became a habit. So it comes under the malapropism. Okay. Next is very easy. Max is an abbreviation word for mathematics. Next, let's move on to question number 31. The word language are classified under 8 families. Don't forget. Remember, Sino-Tibetan, Indo-European. This one only we studied for this semester. What about the other 8 for the whole world language group? Sino-Tibetan, Indo-European, Dravidian, from this only Tamil language, okay? Afro-Asiatic, Niger-Congo, Malaya-Polynesian, Nishada languages, Cochin dialect are the 8 world languages family. Don't confuse. Indo-European language has got some 16-17 branches. This is the common 8 family world language family. Remember. Next question. 3 areas in Europe which must have been the home of Indo-Europeans. So probably what could be the Scandinavia and the northern part of Germany. Second one, the Hungarian plains and the steppes region in the southern part of Ukraine. Previously it was integral part of USSR. Now it's an independent country. Third one, north of the Black Sea. These are the three places in Europe where Germanic people settled. Don't forget. Next, 34. The Indo-European language in the Indian context is Sanskrit and Prakrit. As far as Indian language is concerned, Sanskrit and Prakrit are very important. 35. A mixture of Arabic and Persian is Hindustani. So what do you mean by Hindustani language? Hindustani language is a combination of Arabic and Persian. What do you mean by Persia? The present day Iran, capital Tehran. So Persian is Hindustani. Last one. Romani is the language of the gypsies of the northwest India. So Romani is the gypsies, the people who used to wander all over the world. Their language is Romani. So this is for the 6th semester, important one-word questions. I hope you will all go through and be thorough with that. Thank you very much.